Okay, today I'm going to make some more coasters. These are the flower shapes. One of the flower shapes I have. I'm going to see if I'm going to pour this base for square coasters and see if these actually fit in it. I'm going to be using, I did pick out colors. I'm going to be using purplish, or peach red, alcohol ink, and the metallic purplish red. So anyway, I guess I need to start by mixing up my white. Pouring my white into my, starting off with 240 milliliters of resin. I don't ever need as much white as I think I do. Just going to use the white pigment paste. I just add a drop and see how it looks. I think I'm going to add one more drop. There we go. Put the lid back on this. Just going to move that so I can work here. I've noticed I'm still having issues staying within the camera view. I'm trying to fix it. Okay. Do I want more? Maybe I'll add a little bit more. Oops. Let's see how the white mixes up with what I just added. Though I did put the silver glitter dust into the resin, and the clear resin before I mixed it, so obviously it's all going to have a little bit of silver glitter dust. Okay, I'm going to, I guess, go ahead and pour this stick here. Get the tape off my fingers. I have a bunch of the tape that I use to clean off the coasters before I start. I've just got it sticking to the edge of the table and it's kind of in the way. So I'll go ahead and pour some of this in. If I can hold on to it. Well, actually, maybe let me take this stick out and just use it. It's been a rough morning. I woke up, somebody was calling me and leaving this weird, like almost unintelligible voicemail at like 5:30 this morning, and they kept calling, and I don't know, my phone's set up where it's not supposed to take calls from anybody except those in my contacts or my favorites, so I don't know why this kept I think it was either Spanish or Portuguese that the woman's voice was in the email, and she did not sound, she was not happy. So I don't know how they got my number or how they misdialed. But if they call again, I'm going to block them. I did answer one time and said, "You've got the wrong number," but I don't know if that actually, if it hit or not. So I was already up, and I checked my email and got a rejection letter from the last job I applied for, which I thought would be perfect. So that's kind of a bummer start to the day. Make sure I get the bottoms of these covered. Well, oh, and I have to remember to do I actually have 6 of these little coaster molds. I am only doing 5. I may not have it. I don't know. I might not have enough for the holder. We'll see. Okay, this one needs more. It's really hard to see with the clear resin whether I've got enough in there or not. And I forgot to spray the coasters. Hopefully they won't bubble up, or yeah, won't get bubbled up. let me go ahead and do the holder back here. Okay, so there's that. I do have some resin left in the clear resin left in the container. And oops, missed some on this one. Looks like I missed some on that one too. Oops, definitely need more on this one. I hate that I have to take my glasses off in order to see this. I've also slowed down on making stuff. I'm usually only coming in here once a day, unless there's something that does need a second coat, or like a backing layer or something. I might come in the evenings to do that, but for the most part, I'm just kind of sticking with just doing something. I will likely do some stuff with Rosencrete this afternoon, though, or after this. It may not necessarily be this afternoon, but I need to get something, but make some of the will. I've got some holder doodads that will hold like pigment paint, alcohol inks, and this is one that I did a long time ago. So it basically has holes for all the for everything. They're not big enough, so I need a couple of those. Plus, I've got one that doesn't have the individual dots; it just has circles, but the pigment fits in anyway. I'll probably make those out of Rosencrete. But they'll be in a different video. Okay, so I'm going to start with the peach. Well, I'm going to start with the peach red. I did have to open both of these this morning. Used a thumbtack or push pin, whatever, just stuck it in the hole. Trying to get each flower section. Oops. And sometimes a little bit more comes out than I anticipate. When I came in here this morning, I had no idea what I was going to do. I demolded the rune set and took a picture of trying to get the glow in the dark effect from the sugar skulls, and it only did on part of it, not on the tops. So I don't know what I'll do about that. I'm gonna add, the metallic purplish red on top. I guess in between the red dots, or in between the pink dots, the peach red. There we go, peach pink, whatever. And part of the reason I say the colors that I'm using in each video is so I can look them back up, because I will have forgotten. I haven't been writing down all of my. I haven't been writing down everything I've been making since I started videoing. So you want to go to your home. It's almost as if this is clogged. Maybe it's clogged. Or I need to snip this. This may be the one where I had trouble getting the push pin in, so I'm going to put a little hat over it and clip it. Yes, I'd really prefer not to clip it, but gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, you still aren't coming out. It's like I have an insolent child almost. I get a push pin and stick it back in there. See what's causing. See if it's just clogged. Yeah, I think it was just clogged. Oh, come on. Ooh, wow, that was not expected. Got the clog out. So I guess I won't do anything more on that one. No, it kind of messed everything up. All right, let me go ahead. Let's see. I'll add some more to the holder. Actually, I'm just going to use the rest of it on the holder and add, because I don't know if it's even going to be enough. I may have to mix up a little bit more, which is disappointing, but never know. I guess I would if I kept better records and actually wrote down how much it needed to do these. Or maybe this is perfect. Oh, yeah, perfectly enough. I can't. It's hard to see, so I can't with the glare from the lights. Makes things difficult. Okay, it looks like this might be exactly enough, but we'll see when I finish. All right. Well, while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and run the stick through it. Yeah, it looks like that is going to be enough. So that's good. Okay, I'm going to add another pink to this because that one kind of got overloaded. And these are very... Did I forget to do this one? I must have forgot to do this one. Okay, it's interesting to see how the alcohol ink moves. You know, like some of it comes like all down to one side, and some of it stays put, and whatnot. I am going to go ahead and I'm going to go out, I think, with the I'm going to do it on each little doodad. So I was getting everything ready today. I listened to I was starting to listen to the Five Finger Death Punch, their new album. Yeah, this is not working so well. I think maybe on this one I should have gone in, but I'll figure that out later. I'm up to 40 subscribers, which I think is awesome. And so many of them I don't know. Yeah, this is kind of wonky. But I know that they're often wonky. And I will be going around and adding more pigment. Oops, okay, there's not quite enough in here. I see a spot, or it's not fully covering. All right, I'm just going to do a couple drops in here. I'm not going to do anything more to that until I'm ready to add the white. I guess I am ready to add the white. Or do I want to add more? Oh yeah, add more color to these. Okay, that one I think looks okay. This one I'm going to add one more too. And we're have the purplish red. I probably should put something in the middle. Maybe I'll just add glitter to that. And part of me was thinking how time intensive this process is, and then I think about doing dominoes and how much longer it takes to do those. All right, let me do the white. Okay, and I'm still losing. Where is it over here on this one? Maybe by the time I add the white, it'll be better. All right, let me find some glitter. I'm gonna do white glitter, I think, in the middle. Want white or do I want silver? Or do I want gold? Let me get the thing of the bigger, chunky silver glitter. Okay, how about I do champagne, because that's what I accidentally grabbed. And this one hasn't been opened. Okay, so here's the champagne. I have to take the... Okay, I guess I have to open the other side so I can pour that. Oh, I have opened this. Because I have a hole. It's like the only way I can get that stuff out. All right, now I'll do the white. One of these days I will try using the pastry bag. I just have to bring them in. They're just outside the door still. I've already had to get Chewy out of here. But while he was messing around, this was before I'd mixed the rose and everything, I'd gone out to get something, and he got in. So I took that up. I left the door open, took the opportunity to go take out a bag of trash I needed to take out to the outside. Okay, do I want to add another circle? I'll try another circle here. Have an outer one. Maybe I'll do an inner one on this one. Probably should have done that before I put the clear in, or put the glitter in. I'm trying very hard not to get resin on my shirt. I forgot to put on my resin shirts today, so trying very hard not to get any on it on this one. Because I have certain shirts that usually once I get a food stain on something, I put it in the resin shirt pile. Or if I do something I forget, and then I have to do it, you know, or if I forget and I end up wearing or running one of my non-resin shirts, then I kind of, all right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to mix up some more. This is unfortunate. I don't think adding more white's going to do anything for that. Let's see if I can scrape any more out here. Not really. So maybe on this one I need to make like 250 or 260. I'm going to go around this. So maybe get some of the color down to the side. Apparently not. All right, I'm going to go out, 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 out. So I'm going to the center of the petals. Trying to get out to the center of them. Actually, I guess my true self would be taking notes, copious notes, like how many drops of alcohol ink and exactly how much resin, and you know, measure the amount of glitter. That's the part of me that there's part of me that would do that, and then there's part of me that just starts doing that, and then like, never mind. Okay. don't know how these are going to, I guess I'm going to go out again on the edges, or on the corners here. Not really corners, but oh, okay, I already did that one. And I say the part of me that loves spreadsheets would keep all the records. But then again, that could be my ADHD too. Okay. Yeah, okay. I don't remember if I did these beforehand or if these were from the original swirls. Okay. Do I have it over here? I think I did that. No, I did that one. And I guess I'm going to make up a little bit more resin, and so I can finish the holder. I'm just gonna mix up like 20 milliliters, or I could add the rest of the white and see what that does. I'm going to go ahead and grab the rest of the white because I do have some. Maybe that'll make it better. Okay, there's still just a wee bit left in there. I'm gonna go ahead and swirl all this and get some of the down on this. Try to get the colors down the edges. Add a couple of drops to go down the side here. Okay, that worked out. Is it going to be really nice? Probably not. Will it suffice? Possibly. And if it doesn't work, I'll just if it doesn't look good, I'll just undo it. Or not use it, not sell it. Pour glitter in there. Get some of this down the sides. And it does not look like the color's really getting down on the edges much, or down the sides. Go ahead and swirl this again. I just want to displace some of the clear with the pink and the white, and all the pinks and the whites. I can kind of see through the sides where I can tell that the color's not getting there. All right. I'll go ahead and add the rest of the if I can get off this last little wee bit of white, I'll add it to the center. And I guess if it doesn't work, I can always make another one. If they do fit, I can always make another one, even if that doesn't look very good. Okay, there's that. I guess I've got nothing more to do. I'm going to just clean up and let these sit for a while. I'll see you next time. Okay, I'm going to demold these coasters. Let's see what they look like. I'm not putting a black backing on them yet. I may just let the felt do that. And I'll look and see what they look like after I put them on both white and black. And I'm pretty sure that my that this holder will work for them. Okay, I definitely like the front better than the back. The back, there's too much. In my opinion, there's too much glitter. But yes, I actually said there's too much glitter. Let's see what these look like on white as opposed to black, or as opposed to dark. So obviously I don't have a piece. I don't know where my black felt is, so I can't show it on that. But that's basically what they look like on white. Let me do the holder next. Let's see if I can do the holder without slicing my thumb open. That is one of the pitfalls of resin. Yay. Almost halfway there. And those edges are sharp. Okay, so here's the holder. Got you kind of just get a couple of them stuck in there before they'll stand. And it looks like all 5 are going to fit. Oops. Get one off. You have to set them a certain way. But here's the coasters. So I'll see you next time.